Yo guys, I hope you all are doing well. So let's start with the weekly forecast for week number 6. This is a second month of the new year and the second week of the second month. Okay. So let's one thing to before we start. Okay, so I'm gonna start actually 1 minute TikTok series for this kind of videos, right? So weekly forecast in 1 minute on TikTok and on Instagram, right? So I will try to post a weekly update there in the 1 minute format. If you like to have more insight, you can come back to YouTube and have it here, right? So other than this, then so let's get started with the our weekly forecast, right? All right, so first thing first, let's say euro dollar. So what you need to do here, mark lows and highs that I already marked. I was looking to trade today, but I couldn't get an entry. Okay. Now the thing is, this is a low that has been created, and this was a previous high. So we have break of structure. Yeah, that's the break of structure downward, and we're just in the daily POI, and we have tons of imbalances to fill. Even if it wants to go up, there will be some reaction from this point. Okay, so I'm just trying to look into that. if I get a scalp or intraday entry to take back, at least to fill in this imbalance, even if it wants to go and go up, so let's see if we have something on intraday. So this is actually the sessions. I only trade the New York open and the stuff, so that's what I was looking for, this move actually to break it down here. It didn't break it. Okay, so at the moment, so what do we have here, right? The break upside on the 1 hour, and this was the low. Okay, so on this low, for time being, I'll just remove this. Okay, so it will make confusion. So now we have this point of interest, right? And we have open touch, and we didn't break. We're expecting this as a mitigation and new break of structure here. Okay, and we have this tons of imbalances to fill. So if it breaks today, tomorrow, let's see, for example, it breaks, then you'll get the new order block here and take it down to at least this point, and study the reaction here, and then if it doesn't hold, it's gonna come down. Okay, but we have plenty of opportunity on this this week, right? So intraday will be very nice on the euro dollar, so keep eye on that. So two things here. Okay, let me go back here. So what's gonna happen, so this order block, so we have two things, right? So it either touches open and breaks new structure. It didn't happen, so I'm expecting it touch to a 50% of this order block, and then study the reaction there on the 1 minute, right? So this, okay, you can refine this order block as well to but I will keep like that, and I'll put the alert and I'll remove this one. Okay. And if you see on the 15 minute, actually there is this unmitigated OB there, and which makes sense for us to come back here, take all this liquidity, and then fall. Okay, if it come back to here, if it breaks the structures, you get the order block, and then you can take it to the downwards, right? So it's interesting actually to see how it turns out tomorrow during New York or London. So whatever session you're trading, take a scalp for a sell, or maybe intraday for a sell. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for euro dollar. Let's go on the pound dollar and see what are the things that are going on. Okay, all right, so this was actually, let's get rid of this last week's marking and start fresh, right? So this was a low. I think this, we're looking to fill this order block since long, but let's see, and that's high, right? So we are in this range, right? Now if you don't know how to mark these ranges, you cannot mark like, this is not a low, and you should know now why this is not low and this is a low. Okay, if you don't know this stuff, you need to go back to my previous videos and the playlist and start from the beginning, because if you skip fundamentals, everything will fall apart, and you will come back again to the point one. So rather than start slow, steady, follow the process and stick to process, and then you will see the success. Okay, now right, so this, we are in this range, and we're looking to at least buy from this order block. I would say I will this candle as well. Okay, because if you see details, this wick is mitigated this open of this candle, so it is likely to be come back here. This is more valid than this, and if it doesn't respect, then it's gonna break the get the new low. Okay, now so let's see what's there on the intraday. So this is a daily structure. We're waiting to tap this order block and see the reaction and hopefully go long from here, right? But for intraday, this is what I'm saying. Okay, so this is a break of structure. We have this order block which broke the structure, and we have here mitigation and invalidation. Okay, and we get new break of structure. Okay, and it just keep breaking structure. So in terms of order flow, so order flow invalidation point is here, and that's our order block here. Yeah, so it touched open, and now some whoever, actually I sent this last week on Telegram, whoever in this trade from this, so congrats to them. But now, so we have still opportunity, even if you miss this entry, so you can get it on the lower time frame. So this is on following order flow, and it's probably break the structure again, and it will continue to this order block. So this is a narrative that will coming from the high time frame, and any intraday for sell would be great, right? So let's see on the one hour for intraday what it is doing. Okay, so we have tapped into the open of the order block, and we break the 1 hour structure here. So that's intraday, and we get who broke the structure. Okay, so I will refine this order block to this week, and I'll put an alert here. Okay, so I want price to come back here, and then we'll study the 1 minute reaction and then take it down. Okay, also we have one more break, which is a second break, but without mitigation, right? But we have two breaks here actually. So the pretty much on intraday we are turned to the bearish. Now it's just matter of studying this reaction from here. So there will be this order block as well. Okay, if you're trading London, you can study this, or if it doesn't respect, I would like to be on GU to have extreme order blocks, because GU has a tendency to come extreme point. Okay, so I will not consider this order block. I will consider this one. Okay, if it doesn't give me the entry and it just go from here, that's okay. Okay, but this is what I'm looking for to continue down and take out this low, and tap into this order block, daily order block. So this is on the GU. Let's go on the New Zealand dollar, and so GU. Okay, so this is what actually you should be, this is what I'm looking to trade. So you can take an entry and reduce this 10 pip stop to 2 pip, studying reaction on here, okay, maybe on 1 minute or 30 seconds, and then you can look downwards from here. So that's an narrative that we build from the higher time frame, right? And similar was the case with the AU. So I'm just waiting to hit the 50%. So all this liquidity will be taken, and then we will be fine to go down. Okay, and there is already build up tons of liquidity here with equal lows. So it needs to be taken out, anything, even if it wants to go up, and don't respect it order block. Okay. So next pair is our New Zealand dollar and Aussie dollar, sorry, New Zealand US dollar. First thing first, okay, so this would be the low, and this daily low, and we should mark high. Okay, this is not high, okay, so just remember that. All right, so we stuck here in this range, and this is too far. You can take intraday if it is going up. So let's see, but this is what actually we're looking to sell. Okay, we got break of structure here. Right now, so let's say on the 4 hour, what it is doing actually on 4 hour, it is reacting from this order block. So if you see here, so this is a latest break of structure, and we have this order block, the green, and I am including the week as well. Yeah, so it is reacting from there, and we got perfect reaction and got a break of structure from there. So now it's just matter of mitigating this order block and again go down from here. So let's see on 1 hour how it is looking. So yeah, it's nice. So this was high, this is not a high, that was the high was here on the 1 hour, sorry, the low was here, this is a base. Okay, and you see the break of structure here, and that break of structure came from here. Okay, so you would argue that why this is not a order block, this is a base. Okay, you should be knowing now what we look for a pullback should be a candle high, needs to be candle body, previous candle body needs to be close above the candle high, right? So where it happened, so here if you see this candle, this candle high is body is closed above that high, so we take the latest high then, and then we mark our ranges, right? So solidify highs and lows. Now any questions and the stuff, yeah, you can ask me or DM me or comment on this video, and if you're liking this content, you can share it, so let me know how you all are doing, and then we'll take it from there. And if you want to contribute to the channel, so here is the buy me coffee link. So you just go to homepage and click here, it will take you to the buy me coffee link, and it will help to keep this channel alive longer. And yeah, so other than this, then take it easy and interesting week ahead. So yeah, see you after. Bye bye.